Hello and thanks for joining me. So today I thought that I would talk about a bubble. Now the bubble is something that we use in therapy quite a lot, and a lot of therapists use this. It's all part of the grounding ourselves. But what I'm going to do today is help you guys to create a protective bubble. Now this protective bubble can help you in all types of situations: stress, anxiety, feeling a little bit low, spending too much time with people and then maybe bouncing negative energy towards you. And this is a really great way to protect yourself from any of that negative energy that might be flying around. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to think back to when you were little. Now, me, when I was little, we couldn't afford bubbles. I grew up in a big family, there was loads of us. So my mum used to make bubble mixture for us using a bit of fairy liquid in a bowl with some water. We'd get something round, dip it in and blow bubbles. Now, I am pretty sure that most of you have blown bubbles at some point in your life. So you will know what a bubble looks like. They're not just a round thing that floats in the air. When you look at them closely, I don't know whether you did, but when we were little, we used to get the little round thing that you blow bubbles with and catch the bubbles so you can look at them closely. And you'd notice that they were beautiful. They had lovely rainbow colours floating all around them. What I'm going to ask you guys to do today is to use your imagination. So I want you to think about that bubble. So what I'm going to ask you to do, using your wonderful imagination, is to imagine blowing a little bubble. And that little bubble floats out in the air. And what I'm going to ask you to do is just to reach your hand out and catch that little bubble and hold it in the palm of your hand. You're going to hold that bubble in the palm of your hand and you're going to look at it, and you're going to look at the beautiful shimmering rainbow colours as they ripple all over the surface. And using your imagination, I want you to now imagine that bubble growing just a little bit, maybe to the size of a golf ball. It's still perfectly intact. It's still shimmering with its rainbow colours, as beautiful as you can imagine. And using your wonderful imagination, you're now going to make that ball grow to maybe the size of a tennis ball. It's still shimmering and perfect in shape and size, as light as a feather, sitting there on the palm of your hand. And again, using your wonderful imagination, you're going to make that bubble grow again to the size of a football, holding it, looking at the beautiful shimmering colours as they reflect across the surface. Now, using your wonderful imagination, if you need to, close your eyes so you can picture it clearly in your mind's eye, making that bubble grow again to the size of a beach ball, shimmering and beautiful. And again, we're going to grow it, maybe the size of a hula hoop. That bubble becoming bigger and bigger. Now it's going to grow again. This time it's going to grow so large that it's as big as you. Using your wonderful imagination, I'm going to ask you to step inside that bubble. Now that bubble is surrounding you. But the amazing thing about this bubble is you can get in and out of it. You can breathe through it. But you feel totally safe while you're inside it. You're standing there inside this amazing bubble, and anything negative that comes towards you just bounces off that beautiful, shimmering rainbow surface. The only thing that can penetrate it is air and yourself. Now this is a very safe place for you, and all you need to do is use your imagination to create this amazing bubble. And this amazing bubble is so amazing that when you've had enough and you feel safe and secure and strong, you can step out of that bubble And again, you can slide your hand underneath that bubble and hold that massive bubble in front of you and watch it decrease in size, getting smaller and smaller until it goes down to maybe the size of a marble. And you can pick that shimmering, beautiful, secure bubble and flatten it and pop it inside your pocket. Now you have got that protective bubble in your pocket and you can take it everywhere with you. And as soon as you start to feel any negative energy flowing around, you can take that bubble out and put it in your hand and watch it grow. And then step inside it, and there you are, protected from the outside world. Thank you again for joining me. Take care and keep safe.